And gentlemen, men and women, males and females, welcome to another video. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video so the notifications can accelerate and it'll show that there's more people out there in the world willing to uplift those who down. So check this out, right? I just want to make this disclaimer for myself. I normally don't do this. I see so many people making videos about this and couldn't wait to actually have an opportunity to destroy a black man that been killing it for so long. I just want to make that disclaimer that I'm not here to destroy the brother. Rather, if he did that, I don't condone that whatsoever, 1000%. And he deserved to be locked up in jail if they have any type of evidence or proof showing that he did that. But I'm not here to jump on a bandwagon and hop on with everybody. It was bothering me for a few days now about what I'm on here for. The reason why I'm about to talk about what I'm about to talk about. Now, number one, people can't wait to kick you when you're down. They can't wait. I don't care how good you're doing. I don't care how decent you is. I don't care how much love you get from other people. The minute they see you down and they see other people is against you, they capitalize off that opportunity to help contribute destroying you. I want to make that clear, man. Don't be a part of that type of group, because what's going to happen is the universe is going to circulate. It's going to boomerang, and it's going to happen to you. Something bad is going to happen to you. It don't even have to be about people destroying you or people knowing about your pain. But you're going to go through a pain that people don't even know about, that you know about, and you're going to have to deal with that, and it's going to be hardcore. It's going to be a life-hitting circumstances that you're going to go through. But anyway, let's get back on track. Back in the day, I'm 42 years old. My time era coming up, I grew up off of Jayz and everybody. You know what I'm saying? Ja Rule, the Tupacs, all of that. I come from that era. I'm from the projects. And many women our age was dealing with older guys. Many women. It was like a thing to deal with the older dudes. You know what I'm saying? It would be a girl that we want, where we from, who we couldn't really get because she was dealing with the older cat. She was dealing with the older cat, and the older cats was coming up to the school with the systems and the rims and all of that, picking up the young girls from school. It was like, it was a normal thing. The drug dealers in the projects was 10 years older than the girls they was dealing with. The girls was 14, 15 years old dealing with 19, 20-year-old dudes. Not saying that it was cool. It was not cool for that to take its place. But that's what was happening. So we come from an era where he was dealing with Aaliyah and she was young, supposed to be like 15, and it was accepted. Why ain't nobody say nothing then? Why ain't nobody step up to the front for it and say, hey, Aaliyah is 15 years old. What are you doing with her, Jay-Z? What are you're older. Why ain't nobody step up and say, R. Kelly, what are you doing with her? Or Dame Dash, what are you doing with her? Why ain't nobody say nothing about Foxy Brown when she was supposed to be 14? You know what I'm saying? Why nobody stepped up to the forefront and said anything at that time? Because they were starstruck. They was too busy being a celebrity worshiper. Now we're in a day of time where celebrities don't even matter no more. Celebrities is actually looking bad to be a celebrity. I think I want to make a video about that, you know, on another time, but it's actually not a good time to even be a celebrity, y'all. Y'all know we in a different time when it's like that. We in a time and age where it's not even cool to be a celebrity. It's okay to be a regular person. These celebrities is getting destroyed. They being targeted. They getting took down. But another thing I wanted to make a point on. A lot of these women was running around with fake IDs. If anybody that's from my era, around 42 and up, 40 and up, that's from the 90s, from the early, they know that a lot of women they had fake IDs. Who is to say this young 13-year-old he was dealing with ain't lied to him. Who was to say that? She could have lied to him and said, hey, I'm 17 years old. She could have really looked at older with a young face. She could have lied and had game and said, hey, they always say I look young, but I'm only 17. I'm 18. She could have told them she 18 and gave them a fake ID. Perhaps you may have needed an ID to get into the after party. How did she get into the VMA after party or wherever they were at? I'm pretty sure people was checking IDs because there was drinks involved. How did she get in the party? She had to have a fake ID, y'all. There's no way they could just brought her in there. So we got to think about the people who accepted and brung her to this place without asking, why are you here? Because you look young. Nobody asked her, did she look young? It was obvious she looked older and she lied about her age and she had a fake ID. See, Jay-Z ain't gonna say, Jay-Z and Puff ain't gonna say, they not gonna say she had a fake ID, y'all. They not gonna say she looked older, she lied to us, because then they telling on themselves. They telling on themselves of the fact that they did mess with her. So they're not gonna say that. So they gotta leave it up to the attorneys to fight that. Now we come down to showing evidence, showing proof. You gotta show proof. So I believe this not gonna really stick. Oh man, they trying to reconnect the brother. I mean, they trying to disconnect the brother. But anyway, I think, y'all, she had a fake ID and she lied about her age just to say she was around Jay-Z and P. Diddy and all the celebrities. And if she did lie about her age, she probably was hot enough. She probably was hot to the point that they did do what they did. They probably did do what they did. Shout out to Leandro Marquez in here. He said something. I don't know what that meant. It's a different language. But who's to say that they did? They could have did, you know what I'm saying? The unthinkable to that young lady. But I doubt if, I believe Jay-Z, at least I'll say Jay-Z. I don't know about Puff. Diddy seem a little wild. I can't really speak for him. They already got proof. But Diddy seemed like he have a little more morals than that. He got his funny business ways and he got his little poker face and, you know, his serious ways, and he looked maybe arrogant or whatever you know, how the world try to make him out to be, and not realizing, not to mention this is an older cat. He's almost 60 years old. But I think Jay-Z have a lot more morals than just trying to, you know, mess with a young lady at the age of 30. I don't believe that he would do something like that, truthfully. And most people will say, you don't know these celebrities, you don't know these stars, they evil, they have them hidden agendas and all of that. Yeah, this is not my opportunity to kick anybody down. I believe that man he could get any woman he want. He got Beyonce, he got the baddest chick in the game. He could have had plenty girls he want. It's older women that look young. If it's older women that was his age at that time that look young, he could have dealt with one of them. He was Jay-Z. He could get anybody he want. He know it'll mess his whole life up, messing with a 13-year-old girl. He know that. He know it'll destroy his career. He know it'll destroy his family. It'll destroy his whole reputation. They get training on stuff like that, being in that industry. They have meetings and they got professionals that train them and therapists that talk to them in that industry. For him to just be going out, taking a chance, dealing with a 13-year-old girl. I believe this young lady had a strategy, and all she had to do is bring that out later on to the people who don't like him anyway, because he's a black man, rich in America, with the beautifulest woman in the world. They trying to destroy that brother, man. I don't think Jay-Z did that. I doubt it. No, that young girl wanted to have bragging rights. She's young mentality. She's young mentality. She's young mentality. The young girl wanted to go brag to her other 13-year-old friends and say, guess what, girl? I didn't got in the club I didn't got in the after party with the fake ID. And guess what? Guess who I had sex with? Jay-Z and P. Diddy. Yeah. And next thing you know, now later on in the years, she's trying to bring it out and hide. She's throwing rocks and hide in her hand. And these lawyers just want attention. They just want money. They don't care about that. They just care about the attention and money. That's all they concerned about. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, keep an open mind, y'all. I need y'all to keep an open mind. I need y'all to recognize that, you know what I'm saying, people will be out here trying to destroy you, man. People will be out here trying to destroy you when you're up. You got to be very careful how you move and the people that you do it. I'm glad he responded back the way he did. I'm glad he responded back the way he did. Like, you won't get one red penny at all. I'm glad he did that. Cause it shows that he ain't just laying down when somebody trying to, you know, destroy him and bring him down. I'm glad he said, you know what, we're gonna fight for this. You're gonna have to show some proof. You know what I mean? So if y'all thought I was gonna get on here and do a bash party, a Jay-Z bash party, I'm sorry, y'all at the wrong place. My channel was not to destroy people. My channel was to uplift people. My channel was to bring awareness of things that's taking its place out here in this country and in this world, and how you could be caught up in the mix of it if you don't keep your eyes open, if you don't have the right people around you. You know what I'm saying? So much love to y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all for too long. I just wanted to put my little 2 cents on it, and what I believe that took its place. I believe the young lady had a fake ID. She looked it older. She probably had a little body on her, and she took advantage of that opportunity, y'all. I think she took advantage of that opportunity, and she brought it out later on in the years about the time she was there, the place she was at, and who she was with, and they ain't gonna find a fake ID. That's long gone. But they probably find her walking inside of a club in the camera, but they ain't gonna show the part where she showed the ID. That's what Jay-Z and them need to do. They need to pull out, okay, so if she was there, who was checking the IDs at the front door? Pay attention to the ID. If they had people checking for ID, that's who they need to go after, because they had something to do with that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, be aware of the certain circumstances that's taking its place, because strangest things has happened. The strangest things has happened under the sun, y'all. The strangest things has happened under the sun. I'm not saying this man innocent. I'm not saying he guilty. But I am saying that people are wicked, and they have ways, and they strategize in ways to destroy others. You got to keep your eyes open, I's dotted, T's crossed, man. And I'm gone. Peace and love. Your boy. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. Like the video. Share the video. Let people know. Put awareness of the fact that back in the early 90s, there was fake IDs. Many women was walking around with. Many women had fake IDs getting into clubs at a very young age. Let's bring awareness to that before we just throw our black man under the rug and step all over him just because he's rich and y'all jealous of him. Not saying y'all that I'm talking. I'm just talking to, you know, the people who's really jealous, the people who's really hurt, the people who really want to see him destroyed, see him down. I'm happy for that man. He got a beautiful family, raising his beautiful daughters or whatever, got a beautiful wife. He been laying low behind the scene. That was 20 years ago, man. I'm not saying what he did was cool, but he ain't kill that girl. He ain't hurt that girl. In her mind, she was lucky to have Jay-Z. She was lucky to have Puff Daddy. She was lucky to be around them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm gone, y'all. Peace. Your boy.